After the wedding, my sister became a little too comfortable in my new home. She started visiting unannounced, staying late into the night. I noticed her style of dress changed whenever she was around my husband. More revealing, more deliberate. At first, I trusted both of them completely. How could I not? She was my sister, my own blood. He was my husband, the man I promised my life to. Why would I ever suspect anything? I dismissed my unease as paranoia. But then the small things started piling up. I would walk into a room and their animated conversation would just stop. A heavy silence would fall. My husband, who was once so open, suddenly became secretive with his phone, guarding it like it held state secrets, and my sister. She started calling him brother, but the way she said it felt wrong, loaded with a meaning I couldn't quite place. Still, I kept quiet. I didn't want to cause trouble. I didn't want to believe my own gut feelings. I was afraid of what I might find. The breaking point came one night when I returned home earlier than usual from a business trip. The house was quiet, but I heard muffled laughter coming from the living room. As I entered, the laughter stopped abruptly. My sister stood up too fast, her face flushed. My husband couldn't look me in the eye. The air was so thick with tension, I could barely breathe. That night, I didn't sleep a wink. I lay there staring at the ceiling, my mind racing with terrifying possibilities. The trust I had was crumbling, piece by piece. Weeks later, the truth finally came out, but not in the way I expected. It wasn't through a confession or an argument. It came out through sickness. My husband fell ill, he became weak, constantly tired, and started making frequent, secret visits to the hospital. He had a drawer full of medications he tried to hide from me. When I asked what was wrong, he would just brush it off. It's just stress from work, he'd say. But I knew it was more than that. The loving, vibrant man I married was fading away. One evening, my fear got the best of me. I went through his things while he was asleep and found a folder of medical papers. My hands shook as I read them.